What's going on, guys? This is me Ron and welcome to the new video tutorial. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a login attempt limit form in PHP using MySQL Database. In today's application we need to grant access to the user if they enter correct username and password. In case if they forget their credentials, we need to give them a chance to log into their account up to number of times, generally 3 times is given. Beyond that, we need to build such a system which does not accept user input. So this is far more reliable method because many times login attempt may cause the application crashes, and also an unauthorized person can try many times to get access to the system. So that it is mandatory to limit the login form of an application. As you all know, guys, in order to do project in PHP, you have to have a server application. Here you can see I'm using one server and I'm running it right now. And any text editing software, I'm using Dreamweaver CC as my text editing software. So go to File, click on New, and then click on PHP, click Create. Now, if you don't know how to define site and testing server in Dreamweaver CC, watch the video. The link is in the description. Actually, this video can be divided into 3 sections. In first section, we are going to create a simple login form, and in second section, we are going to connect this login form with the database, and in third section, we are going to write the logic for limiting the user. So let's do it. Inside the body, here I'm going to use one form. Form method is equal to post action, and I'm going to use one table. Align is equal to center, and inside table I'm going to use on table row, and inside that table row I'm going to use 2 table data. In simple login form, we have to have a username, password, and login button. So we need to create 3 rows. So copy this row and paste 3 times, and here goes username, and here we need to take the input from the user. So input type is equal to text, name is equal to user, placeholder is equal to enter username, and here password, and input type is equal to password, name is equal to pass, and placeholder is equal to enter password, and here input type is equal to submit button, name is equal to login, and value is equal to login. Now simply save this. Test control process from your keyword and login attempt. Now if you define site and testing server in your Dreamweaver CC, just right click over here and open in browser, any browser you like, and there you go, there is simple login form. Now go to localhost and then go to phpMyAdmin and click on new. If you do not log in to this phpMyAdmin, the default username is root and password is empty. Now give the name of the database and click create, and number of column is 2, and give the name of the table and click on go, and here goes username, here goes password, select the type varchar, give the length, and then click on save. Now we need to save some value into our database. Click on insert, here goes admin. For demonstration purpose, I am using admin as username and password. Do not use such an easy username and password, and then click on go. Now go back to Dreamover, and here I'm going to write the PHP logic. So first of all, connect this application with the server. So server name is equal to localhost, username is equal to root, the default username is root, and password is equal to nothing, just empty, and db name is equal to login attempt, and we have one function MySQL underscore connect. Here goes server name, username, password, and then db name. Now we need to take the input from the user. So if is set post, if login button is clicked, what we need to do is we need to take the input from the user. So define a variable user is equal to, here goes user, this is the name, here goes pass, and then we need to write the query. So select all from table name. Our table name is, what is our table name? Login attempt. Select all from login attempt, where username is equal to two single quotes, inside two single quotes, two double quotes, inside two double quotes, two dot, and here goes user, and password is equal to same process, now we need to execute this query. Let's execute this query and store the value in a result variable. Connection, here goes query. Here if there is some result, and here if MySQL underscore nom underscore rows, here goes result. I will explain what this function will do in our program. Here while MySQL underscore fetch underscore array, and here goes result, and MySQL underscore both. So MySQL underscore nom underscore rows function return number of the rows in the result set, and MySQL underscore fetch underscore array function fetches result row as an array, that is either associated array or numeric array or both type of array, and return null if there are no more rows. And here if there is some row in the database, we need to display the message to the user echo, and strpt script type is equal to text slash javascript. We are going to use the script over here because we are going to display the alert box, alert window box, alert you are login successfully, and slash script. simply copy this and if there is no result in the database, we need to display the message to the user. Else what we need to display the message is error and try again. So just save it and in your browser run it again. Admin. You are logged in successfully. If you enter wrong username and password, error and try again. So we just complete the second section. Now let's move into the third section, that is writing logic for limiting the users. So let me define one variable over here and initialize it to 0, and here we need to give a chance to the user up to 3 times. So if attempt is less than 4, we need to take the input from the user, otherwise we should not. And if the user enter correct username and password, they will see this message, that is you are logged successfully, and they will move to the next page. Otherwise they will see this message, and we need to display how many times they try to log in to the system. So for this we need to increase this variable by 1, and here we need to display the message error and try again, and the number of attempt is attempt. Just save it. And in Windows Form application that is developed by either C# or Java, the state of the variable is maintained automatically. That is, it will increase each time when the user click on the login button. But in PHP we have to take care of state of the variable ourselves. So in PHP there are two types of state management, that is server side and client side. In server side state management, session is used, and in client side we are going to use hidden field. First of all, let me demonstrate why we need state management in PHP. Just save it and run it. If you enter a wrong username and password, error and try again, and the number of attempts is 1. And if you click this login, the attempt is not increasing automatically, and only 1 is shown. But in case of Windows Form application, when the user clicks this login button, the attempt is increased automatically. So in order to maintain the state of the variable in PHP, what we need to do is we need to use the hidden field. Here echo, I'm going to use hidden field over here. Input type is equal to hidden, name is equal to hidden, and value is equal to attempt. Now we need to take the input of this hidden field over here. Attempt is equal to $_post hidden. So how state management is done in PHP is, when the user enter wrong username and password, the value of the attempt variable is increased to 1, and this variable is transferred to this hidden field. And again, when the user click this login button, this value is stored in attempt, that is 1 is attempt is here in this variable, and again attempt plus means the value of the variable attempt is increased to 2. In this way, state of the variable is managed in PHP. So let's check. Here goes wrong username and password, error and try again, and number of attempt is 1, and if you number of attempt is 2. So there you go. And we need to take input from the user only 3 times. So here, if attempt is equal to 4, we need to display the message to the user. So let me copy this and paste over here, and here you can display the message. And again, when the user click 4 times, we need to disable this text field, and we need to disable this login button. So for this, here, if the attempt is 4, what we need to do is we need to disable this text field. If attempt is 4, we need to disable this text field, and close and just save it. Now again run it. Number of attempt is 1, number of attempt is 2, number of attempt is 3, number of attempt is 4, and login limit exceed. And here there you can see I cannot edit this text field. So similar in this way you can disable this login button. So for this, simply copy this and paste over here, save it and run it. 1, number of attempt is 2, number of attempt is 3, number of attempt is 4, and the login limit exceed. You can see I cannot click this login button. And when the user enter the correct username and password, we need to go to the next page. So for this, so here let me close this PHP section first of all, because I am going to use script. Type is equal to text/javascript, and we need to open PHP section over here, and inside this script, window.location.href is equal to new page.php. Just save it and go to file, click on new, select PHP, create, and inside the body h1 new page. Just save it .php. Now open the login_item.php page in any browser. When you enter correct username and password, you are logged in successfully and new page is open. So that's it in this video tutorial, guys. If you like this video, share this video with your friends so that they can know about this helpful tutorial, and give thumbs up, which really motivates us to make such programming video and stay connected with this channel. In order to stay connected with this channel, you need to subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon, because when I upload a new video you will get a notification. And thank you once again for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye bye.